Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss 5 movies you should never allow your children to watch alone, or never to watch at all, no matter what reason. Many parents are fond of leaving their little children and little kids in the parlor to watch film alone. And most of this time, these children watch a lot of movie that is filled with sex scene and so many abuse, and from there they learn abusive love and corrupt, and their mind tends to get corrupt. And this is actually bad, because some of the kids, their minds are very sharp and very easy to learn things and learn them in a very negative way, which is not actually good for any child to grow up with. Because when the child keep loading himself and keep learning some of these bad things from the movie without actually understanding the proper meaning of this, that is actually what gives birth to a child. When that child grows up, he becomes a rapist or becomes so addicted to sexual behavior. Or let's say when a child is watching a movie where they are portraying gay homosexualism, the child might actually see it as wrong, as something that is right, and it's not actually right for us Africans. And I believe you should know that is where most of these things start. It's actually from the mind. So it is nice you watch over the movie that you allow your kids to watch, and it is better to allow them to watch cartoon rather than to watch some of these adult movies. Without wasting much time, we'll move into number one. But before that, please, if you are yet to subscribe to this YouTube channel, it will do you nice for you to click that red button that says subscribe and subscribe. Thank you. Hello. So number one, Pirates of the Caribbean. You know, you will be shocked, but this particular movie, Pirates of the Caribbean, is not actually the one acted by Captain Jack Sparrow. This particular movie was produced by a very popular movie producer, Jerry Bruckheimer, with so many series of fantasy. Without doubt, it is loaded with sex scenes from start to the end. Letting your child watch such a movie means you are an irresponsible parent. So please, let your child stay away from this movie. Make sure he doesn't watch this particular Captain Jack Sparrow. Just Google it and you will understand the difference of what I mean. Number 2, Strike Back. Strike Back is a British-American movie with lot of action and, without doubt, sex scene. For adults, the movie is okay, but do not allow your kids to watch this movie. Let them stay away from watching this movie. It's a great movie. It has a lot of action and a good drama within the movie, but the sex scene within this movie is so erotic that it will corrupt the minds of a child. It's a television series that is based on a novel sharing the same name, written by Chris Ray, a former Special Air Service soldier. So please, do not allow your kids to watch this movie, Strike Back. Number 3 is Spartacus. I know, saying this name, you already know that it's no good. It's no good for your kid. This movie is a wonderful movie, though it has a lot of action series. It was a hit back then in 2013, in April 2013 when it came out, though it was premiered on Star on January 22nd, 2010. It's an American television series that is produced in New Zealand. This movie is no good for your kid for two reasons. It has too many bloodbaths, and this bloodbath can tend to corrupt your kid's mind in a very negative way if care is not taken. And not to talk of the loaded and upon loaded of sex scene. This, in fact, the sex scene here is more like a porn movie. So it will do you nice to make sure that your kid will not even hear about this movie, not to talk of watching this particular movie. Number 4 is Survivor Island. Well, actually, I didn't watch this particular movie. It was suggested by my friend that it's one of those movie that had so much erotic thrillers, feud film. So I just decided to add it to the list. It was released in 2005. It was directed by an award-winning, director, Stewart, and this movie back then said it was a hit. It's good, but it's filled with so much sex in it. It had a lot of sex inside that particular movie. So please let your child stay away from this particular movie, Survivor Island. Last but not the least, Game of Thrones. In fact, there is no need for introduction because the popularity of this movie has succeeded in corrupting a lot of children. A lot of kids watch this movie. I can bet you that up to 80 to 90% of the world population watch this particular movie, and this movie, from beginning of the first series to the last, it has a lot of sex scene within it, especially with that short boy, that short man within that movie, which most of the people like, actually, even I myself. But this movie is no good for your kid. If you want your kid to not have that sex and mindset, please let your child stay away from this particular movie, probably till when he gets to be an adult. It's no good, just like every all these other movie on this list, and this is the last movie on the list. Thank you.
If you reached to the end of this movie, I say come on body for you. Thank you very much. You are doing well. So hit that red button that says subscribe if you are yet to subscribe. Come back later. Please support this channel and God bless.